Bring the case, which we have great confidence in terms of impeaching the president and his removal. He has been impeached. He's been impeached forever. They can never erase that.
That sounds so prayerful. Speaker Pelosi, 7 House managers preparing for their ceremonial walk through the Capitol. We'll see it shortly with Congressman Adam Schiff in the middle of that pack. Radio talk show host Tony Katz talks about how this is resonating or not in the middle of the country, so-called flyover country in Indianapolis, Indiana. Tony, what were your thoughts, first off, on the impeachment ceremony and the solemn walk? Did you see solemnity?
No. I think prayerful and sorrowful is the great joke. Clearly, in the delay of handing over the articles to the Senate, she's learned to have a little fun with it. This is somebody who seems very, very gleeful. If you have pens with your name on it to celebrate the moment of impeachment, let me tell you that the people of America are grabbing their cigars to celebrate November when they re-elect Donald Trump. That's what they're working on. This was a bad bit of optics once again from the Democrats who don't quite understand how unpopular they look and how this is.
So we saw the procession. We see the names. But the managers, there were 13 Republican managers in the Clinton impeachment. There are 7 here. And by the way, here's where the managers stand on this whole Trump impeachment. I think they made up their minds already. Listen.
We have a hater in the White House, the birther in chief, the grand wizard of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
We have a president who lies incessantly to the American people about big matters and small matters.
The Republican Party has turned itself into a cult of the president's personality.
Here we have an instance, as we did with Nixon, of abuse of the power that is vested in the president.
Right. So that was their audition tape, and they got the job.
Yeah, this is one heck of an A-team, except in this case, you got Nancy Pelosi as a very poor man's Hannibal Smith. Gerald Nadler is actually B.A. Baracus, and everybody else is Murdoch because they're crazy. Nobody's good-looking enough to play face. They've already made up their mind. That's absolutely true, Brian. But I think one of the bigger stories here is when Nancy Pelosi uses this term of impeachment is forever. It's a stain on President Trump for forever. Don't you think some of that stain, Speaker Pelosi, comes back to you? It's Christian Bale in American Psycho. Some of it splatters on you. That's the way it goes. It splatters on Joe Pesci when he's taking out Billy Bats in the trunk. You are going to have to live with this as well. And she doesn't understand that. She wants to continue this idea of he's impeached forever. I make the argument that we should make Adam Schiff have to deal with an election forever. He's got a potential candidate going against him named Dr. Drew Pinsky, the famous Dr. Drew of TV and radio. Maybe everybody's got to donate to that campaign if he runs to make sure Adam Schiff has the longest election of his life. It's time to fight back against people who are cravenly political and don't care about the stain they're putting on the country with their actions.
And they're very inconvenient to a bunch of Senate candidates for the Democratic nomination because starting next Tuesday, the Senate gets the ball. And if they demand witnesses, let the circus begin because the Republicans are poised for the whistleblower. They're poised to ask Adam Schiff, Joe Biden, and Hunter Biden. It could be game on. We'll see where this goes. Tony Katz, thanks so much.
You got it.
All right, coming up straight ahead. One company's doing